another Go Greenfields episode, and I'm River.
And I'm Terran.
And since this is starting in harvest season, we're going to make some harvest-style, fall-themed desserts. What are you making?
I'm making pumpkin pie.
And I'm going to make a no-bake pumpkin cheesecake.
What are you doing there,
And so what are your ingredients going to be for your
I got lots of spices.
cornstarch, different types of milk, eggs, pumpkins, flour, sugar, salt, butter. Yep, classic pie ingredients.
That's a lot.
Well, mine is gonna have some sugar, ginger snaps, and butter for like a crust, and then some powdered sugar, cream cheese, whipping cream, nutmeg, cinnamon, and pumpkin. I don't know what this is called. Smoothie stuff, puree, and some vanilla as the filling.
Smoothie stuff.
I'm going to start the first step of my cheesecake, which is adding in 5 tablespoons of butter. This is for the crust, along with 1 tablespoon of sugar. And then my favorite part is going to be adding in 1.5 cups of ginger snaps, which is definitely one of my favorite cookies. It's a snap. I like snapping. And these ones are gluten-free, and I'm excited for this crust. So this is kind of the consistency that you want. And yeah, this is really easy for no-bake cheesecake to make a crust, and I'm excited. When we're pressing in our crust for the cheesecake, you're going to use an 8-inch springform pan, but I only have a 10-inch, so I'm just using the 10-inch, so I made a little bit extra, which you can totally do. Just make sure you get the measurements right. And basically you're going to press this, and then you can start making the filling. So I'm going to make pumpkin pie, and I have to make my dough, obviously. So I'm going to use 2.5 cups flour. And you might have noticed that there's quite a bit of butter. 22 tablespoons of butter. And that's because it actually calls for shortening in the recipe, but we don't like using Crisco or vegetable oil in general. It can cause a lot of inflammation in your body and bad things like acne and boils and not fun things. So that's why we use butter. We take the hard way so it can hurt our thumbs. To start the filling, you're going to want to add in 1 cup of heavy cream into a bowl, separate bowl, and you're going to want to whisk it with these automatic whisker, or electric, I guess, or your hand, but it's going to take a lot longer with hands.
That's what I'm doing.
You're not whisking heavy cream.
But I'm
and then you can start making the filling.
What are you making?
I'm like softening up the cream cheese for that was too high. I'm softening up the cream cheese for the filling. Before I add all the other ingredients. Halloween hands. Cream cheese everywhere. I'm not supposed to pick anything up. I made a slight mess, but it worked. Great.
What you making, Tessa?
Braised oxtail.
I just added in my pumpkin puree, and what you're going to do is you're going to whisk it and mix it until there's no lump. So it might take a little while, but I'm getting there.
Waffles, you can just add the flour seeds over.
Since this is our harvest episode, we wanted to give you guys a little tour of our small orchard. And we've got like pears and apples and walnuts and that sort of stuff. But we just wanted to inform you guys that we actually are in the apple state, which is Washington. And now we have a lot of different kinds of apples. We have like the Red Delicious and the Golden Delicious and the Fuji and the Gala and the Honey Crisp.
This one's
got all those types and a lot more. And
the reason they grow so well though is actually because it's colder and there's a lot of water.
and good soil.
And good soil.
Nutrient soil.
Yep.
And
that's just our little tidbit about apples in this harvest season.
Now that we have all the lumps out of our pumpkin cream cheese thing, we're going to add in some Swerve powdered sugar replacement, which you guys can get on Thrive Market. It's also healthier than powdered sugar, if you haven't gathered that. And I'm just gonna mix that in until there's no lumps again. So no lump making. Now we're going to add in 1 teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon, and I just like the taste of Ceylon better, and it's healthier for you. And then we're going to add in half a teaspoon of ground nutmeg, and then a 1/4 teaspoon of salt.
Do you want a cameo from Dad to tell you why Ceylon cinnamon's better for you?
Yeah!
Ceylon cinnamon helps to stabilize your blood sugar. So you eat it, and you eat it when you're having carbohydrates. It helps for your blood sugar to not go up as much.
Oh,
Yeah.
Just a spoonful of cinnamon. Okay, now we're gonna mix this. Thanks. So I'm starting on my filling for the pumpkin pie. Got my brown sugar, my eggs, my pumpkin puree. There's a lot more, but we'll cut to the end. There's like nutmeg, spices, cinnamon, which Dad told me about, pepper, cornstarch. Good stuff. No, good stuff, man. We're going to fold in our whipped cream stuff, heavy cream stuff that I made. It's probably the first thing I'm actually adding in that's not been mixed in with an electric mixer, but here we go. I haven't used the electric mixer at all. Oh, that's not fun.
why?
Because mixing stuff is fun. Okay.
I'm
And the way you fold stuff is you basically dig your spatula in, go around, and you just fold it on top of each other. You don't want to mix it in too much, but that's what you do. You don't want to. You don't want to go like that or anything. You just want to mix it in slowly, and just make sure it's all around and incorporate. Add in our filling. Here we go. Looks delicious. I'm so excited to try this. So this is my pumpkin cheesecake. And we can add like crushed ginger snaps and stuff on top, and whipped cream if you want it. And I might even make a caramel sauce from the top of mine and put that on top too, just to go with the festive caramely season of October. Now I'm really excited. Well, it's not.
Caramel's my favorite.
It's a healthy caramel sauce. It doesn't have like sugars and stuff like that.
Any caramel is good.
No matter what you do,
caramel is my favorite.
always good. Caramel's my favorite candy. We should make caramel apples sometime. That's harvesty. We could use our apples. Now I'm gonna grate some nutmeg, which if you guys have ever made eggnog before, you have to do. If you want to, but you don't have to. But you kind of just take the whole nutmeg and grate its sides off. That, and ta-da, see, nutmeg's coming out. I like nutmeg lots. Yeah, so this is a whole nutmeg without it being ground.
There's no butter in this, isn't it? Right?
Yeah, there's like
I know. It's like you were commenting how much butter was in here.
there's 22 tablespoons.
That's a lot of butter.
We had a lot of butter, so
I know. Okay, and then you go like this.
we're gonna have some extra.
Yeah, that's great. That's
Like a mini pie.
and then you just press it down. And then you do your pretty edges. You probably have too much. You want? Here, I'll show you the traditional edge.
Can we get this fork out? The tradition.
This is extra. You're probably not gonna need it, but you can. When you make your pumpkin pie, you can do little cutouts and put them on top.
Yeah, I was gonna do a mini pumpkin pie.
You go like this. Kind of just pinch it in between your finger. And there's still quite a bit over here. Nice. Like it?
Yeah.
All right. I will wrap it up and I put it in the fridge.
Tasting! Our
Tasting.
favorite part.
Yeah, my favorite part.
Yeah, my favorite part too.
Okay, both of our favorite parts.
I had some extra pie crust, so I made a little jack-o'-lantern out of my pumpkin pie. It was very flowery looking with cream.
Hi, I'm River Greenfield, and I just made these really fun sweatshirts. I was inspired to make these because I'm really into drawing cute animals, and I figured this would be a fun challenge for me. If you want one of your own, you can buy one at Zazzle.com for only $23.99. Link in the description.
And yeah, so what's the thing you would have done different if you had something different?
I think I put gelatin in my filling. It's a little bit soupy, but it's not a huge deal if you freeze it, which I did, and just take it out like 20 minutes before you eat it, or a little bit earlier, so it's like so not it's not hard and not hard, but
It takes a while
It's not firm, so it'll get kind of like goopy. And make sure your dad's not nearby because he kind of took a chunk out of my cheesecake, even though I told him not to, but I think we found a sweet tooth for him.
And then, yeah, mine's pretty good. This part, if you notice this little crust here, that is because you normally want to poke holes in the bottom, and I did not do that. Or you want to put like a bag of rice or something down to keep the pie down, and it kind of folded in on itself. So yeah, make sure you do that. I kind of forgot about that, so a couple things we would have done differently. But we can cut into it. Do you want an eye, a mouth, or what do you want?
I'll take whatever you're cutting.
Gotta make sure I get all crust on the bottom. Got our little slices here. I took off the nose off of mine so we can try the nose.
I'll make sure I get some whipped cream, and of course, a chunk of a cookie.
Yay, cookies are best.
Do you want to try mine first?
Sure.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna take the ends because I like eating the ends.
I'm gonna get some whipped cream on mine.
That's pretty good cheesecake. For it not being baked and like I kind of like the cold, how cold it is from the freezer. That's really good.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get whipped cream.
It's actually really good. I like that.
That's good whipped cream too.
It is good whipped cream. I like the filling a lot. The filling has like a pumpkin filling, but not like
It's not overpowering pumpkin, and
Yeah.
you can taste a little bit of nutmeg. I really like that.
And the crust is soft enough and that. Like you said, I liked it cold.
Mhm.
It's really good.
Yeah. Okay.
Try mine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna break the nose in half.
I'm gonna eat the edge again. I'll take some nose.
I'll go for the middle again. Because you took the edge.
Mmm. That tastes like pumpkin pie.
Really?
The crust is really good. I think pumpkin pies are a little flaky, but I like that part about pumpkin pie, but you don't have that.
flaky
But it's still
this is.
really good.
Look how flaky.
It's flaky, but filling also tastes it tastes like pumpkin pie.
It's really good, yeah.
I like it.
The crust is soft, and I like that a lot. Maybe a little more filling because there's a lot of crust on it, but
It's good. I really enjoy it. We hope you guys like making them.
make your own pumpkin-y sweet things. It's really fun.
Give us some comments about what you guys think, any changes you would make,
Subscribe.
and subscribe. Check out our YouTube channel, Instagram, Facebook, all that,
And our website,
Yeah.
which is GoGreenfields.com.
And we'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.
Welcome to another 10 New Ideas with me, River.
And me, Terran.
And today we are doing the month of May. The date is, I believe it's 15th? Yes, the 15th. Okay. So, since I went first last week, I think, yeah. Did I? Yeah, I did. Okay, you did. So, now it's your turn. Okay. My first idea is pretzel bread, because this probably exists and I've never seen it before, but, like, it'd be kind of cool if you'd make pretzels, like, loaves of bread, instead of, like, the weird shape. It'd be kind of cool if they were, like, just, like, a loaf of bread. Pretzel bread. And then another one would be called cloud candy, and it's kind of like cotton candy, but it's not as like, it's more cottony than cotton candy. It's more like, it's almost like a cotton ball texture instead of like the airier deep cotton candy. What? How do you know what a cotton ball tastes like? I don't. I said it's a texture. It feels like that. It's like that. And it comes in white, gray, and like yellowish when the sun's on it. So there's like all those like different kind of cloud flavors, and they're like, I don't know. It'd be like a cloud candy. And also a little like, I know there's like little balls that you can bounce and they start glowing and stuff and like lighting up. It'd be really cool if there was just this ball that was like it was like a flashlight ball. So you can like kind of like knock it on something and suddenly all super bright, and you can like roll it somewhere. It's like a giant bright flashlight ball. Yeah.
What? Yeah, those are my days.
Okay, well that sounds interesting. Yeah. Okay, so my first one is actually I just stop drawing. My first one is cinnamon ice cream, because for some reason I was just thinking about like ice cream, and I was like, actually, I don't think I've ever seen or heard of cinnamon ice cream before. I don't know. You have? It's called cinnamon roll ice cream. Well, it's different. Cinnamon ice cream is different than cinnamon roll. I've never really seen that. I don't know if that exists or if it just doesn't taste good and no one does it.
They're cinnamon.
Well, I've just never heard of that one, so I think that one would be pretty interesting. And then my second one is chameleon slime, because I like playing with slime sometimes, but I like the ones that like change or do some weird things, like change color, like heated slime or something like that, or like slime that has like things in it or something like that. But I think it'd be cool if there's like chameleon slime where like it changes colors with where like what it's on. So if it's like on wood, it turns to like a brown color, or if it's like on something white, it turns white. I think that'd be really interesting. And then my last one is I recently got a lava lamp, and I thought it'd be really cool if like you had like this giant wall that was a giant lava lamp. So you have like this like mega sized lava lamp wall. And it'd look really cool, and it'd just be a really cool effect. Like if you turn it on, and like it just has like these giant bubbles. I don't know whatever it is in it. Like those things like bubbling up and stuff, and then going down inside this giant glass wall. I think that'd be really awesome. So those are my 3. And thank you guys for listening. These are always really, really fun for us. So make sure you guys tune in for next time, which will be May 26th, 2021, I believe, or May 22nd, sometime. I don't know what's in a week. But, yeah, so thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you guys next time.